Slam TV, Bandana Mac. You know the channel. Like and subscribe. Be family, you know what I'm saying? I win, you win. You know the motto. We're gonna talk to y'all today. It's a little late, just getting back. My daughter had they doing the school online, but her classmates was meeting up. They was meeting up trying to get to know each other. They went to the park. After that, we went to this little Mexican spot, had some tacos or whatever. But I'm here to talk to y'all about, it's on my mind, things like that, Topic, I'm talking about change. What made me think about that, I saw the verses with Jeezy and Gucci Mane. A lot of people feel like, for those of you that don't know, so I'm gonna just give you like a quick briefing on it. They got beef from stemming back since like 09, 08 or some crazy shit from the beginning. And supposedly, allegedly, Jeezy had put a hit out on Gucci, and Gucci ended up killing the guy that was supposed to do the hit on some self-defense shit and got out of that. Jeezy, years later, fast forward, so now they doing the verses, but Gucci Mane had made a song dissing Jeezy and also talking about the dude he killed. Now people thinking Gucci Mane is foul because the first song he played on the verses was the song dissing Jeezy and dissing the guy he killed. So people feeling it's wrong because they like, this guy got family, he got kids or whatever he might have. They might see that as disrespectful towards the dead. You know what I'm saying? Let me know how y'all feel about that. I'm gonna stay quiet on that because I can't tell nobody how they supposed to feel. You know what I'm saying? That's their situation. And if motherfuckers somebody try to kill you, I can't tell you how to feel. You know what I'm saying? All right, that's the topic. But the main topic is stemming from that. What I want to get at is change. You know what I'm saying? Jeezy showing growth, and he says that he changed. Some people, 50 Cent chimed in and said that Jeezy saw for allowing it to go down the way it went down. But Jeezy's thing is like, it's sense of violence, and there's a lot of death going on out here, especially in hip hop. He want to show some kind of change. He don't want to be negative or whatever. I'm all for that. You know what I'm saying? If it's growth, it is what it is. So it reminds me of me on how I changed. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to be out here bugging. You know what I'm saying? And I changed. And I want to talk about how I made that change. For those that want to change, maybe you could use the recipe I use. Right? What made me change and leave the streets alone? Because I was out here doing everything you could think of. Shooting, selling drugs, everything. All around, everything bad across the board. I dibbled and dabbled in it. You know what I'm saying? Been in the streets since I was like 12. You know what I'm saying? So I'm lucky that I'm alive and I'm out here. Got another chance. I done got a lot of chance. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been with a lot of friends that I grew up with. They in the prisons. They didn't get no chances, and that's kind of a reminder too. When I meet them, and I'm like, man, I was in the streets with these dudes, and they got life. They got multiple life sense. They got all these craziness. They're not gonna get another chance. I need to quit playing. You know what I'm saying? What made me change though? For me, I was tired. You know what I'm saying? To let y'all know, I done did over 14 years in prison. Altogether, over 14 years. Now, I'll just look at it and say, man, like that's enough. And I went hard in these streets. When I was in prison, my mentality before I made the change, I told myself, if I put all this energy that I put on bad, I'm talking about, if I even put half that energy on good, ain't no telling what could happen. I probably, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be good, you know what I'm saying? If I stop, I sold drugs here in different cities, I was different cities and everything. I done did jail time in different cities and all that. Like, going to different states, getting crazy, you know what I'm saying? And I said, you know what, if I could change and put that energy towards good, I gotta win, you know what I'm saying? And how I did it was, right? For those of you that's trying to change, I'm being real with you. I'm giving you a jewel right here. Nobody made me change. I made myself change. And how the recipe I use, for me, I just looked at, I really took a pen and paper and I started writing down all the things I didn't like about myself. All the things that was bad for me. You feel me? I wrote it down, and it ain't happened overnight, and I worked on changing them, everything. And I made rules for myself. I still got these rules. I don't look at them. I always say I got to go back and look at them because everybody got their poisons, you feel me? Mine was, I know I had an anger. I really don't believe that I had anger issues. I know how to get money, but I had my problems. I know I had an anger issue. And I really feel like nobody's anger could really match mine. Because when I get mad, I see red. You know what I'm saying? I really do. I see red. And I had to control that and learn how to deal with the problems I had. Like I told you, I wrote down all the rules, a bunch of rules, and a bunch of things I didn't like about myself. And I started changing them little by little. And I saw how it was affecting me. I saw how it was helping me in jail. Even when I was in jail, it was helping me. Because when I was in jail, I was going to the box. I was going in jail inside jail. I was fighting everybody. I was getting into trouble with everything. Like, I was always into something. And I guess it was a thrill for me because that's the only thing I could think of because I kept on getting into drama. You feel me? So when I saw the change, I started writing them down. I went from, like, it's crazy. The minute I started making these rules, I stopped going to the box. I ain't have a fight no more. I ain't have nothing no more. I'm being real with you. Now, I wasn't all the way straight because I still was doing a little wrong. I was doing wrong, but it's like it slowly was coming in, but I wasn't going to get in trouble no more. I wasn't going to the box. I wasn't fighting no more. I was learning how to think. You know what I'm saying? And when I came home, I gave myself a real chance. I said, you know what? I'm gonna give this a good try. Of course, it's like an addiction. I miss the old me, but I knew that the old me was going to end me. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no good was going to come out of it. All them chances I got, I wasn't going to get no more. Feel me? So, with that said, I went and got a job. I ain't like the job, but I was doing my thing and I stuck to those rules. And I ended up leaving that job, but before I left that job, I'm going to tell you why I left. I didn't like the money they was giving me. But the owner of the job where I worked at, he said I was their best worker. And he tried to offer me more money to stay. And I said, nah. I'm like that too. When I make up my mind, it's a wrap. So I said, nah, I'm out. Long story short, I got in construction. You know what I'm saying? I got into construction because even while I was in prison, I had a plan. I said I got to get in construction because I said, you know what? I'm not a street. Like I'm not a person that did school, right? I did it to an extent. Like I dropped out on the 9th grade. So, and then I went and got the GED only in prison. I went and got that like 1, 2, 3, like 10 years later. Long story short, right? I knew construction was for me because I know that I need money. I like a lot of money. And I know that the only way I'm going to make good money without school is construction. When I got in there, like I hunted down, nobody plugged me in with a job. I saw the site, I kept hunting them down, I kept coming back. I went back like 3 times. And the guy that was the foreman there, he wants to put 2 and 2, like, yo, this guy keep coming back. He must really want to work. Gave me a shot. When I got in there, I never thought I was going to be something in there. I didn't think like I was going to elevate. I just stuck to my rules, you know. I said, you know, I'm going to outwork niggas. I'm going to outwork people. And I'm going to just give a full 100% or close to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to really try. I'm going to really do my thing. And while I was there, it's just like everybody just was like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to be the man in here. You're going to be running this place soon. You're going to be doing, you know what I'm saying? And I used to shrug them off like, man, you don't know what you're talking about. They're not going to give nobody like me no shot like that. I wasn't thinking about getting a shot like that. And sure enough, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got a chance to really get a career out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been doing my little thing for a minute now. Been with the same company pretty much as I came out. But I don't really want to talk about work too much. I want to talk about that change. All the negatives, you know what I'm saying? I just look at stuff and I be like, everything negative gotta go. Little by little. And even to this day, I look at myself and I try to be better than I was yesterday. You feel me? Nothing wrong with growth. If some people look at it as soft, I'm still that same dude inside. Now, and I'm not saying that to hold on to it, but I know that I put on these layers to better myself, but I still got to stay away from certain triggers. So I don't hang out no more. I don't hang out with people that was like me, because that's who I used to hang out with. You know what I'm saying? I used to hang out with people that was like me. We had the same mentality. They was selling drugs. They was busting guns. They was in the streets. Let all that go. You feel me? Because I want bigger and better things. And you could go out and get bigger and better things too. Whatever's wrong with you, because my problems ain't your problems. But I'm telling you how to fix it little by little. You don't have to tell nobody. I have wrote mine down in the Bible. Somebody sent me a Bible. I think it was my mother. And I started writing it because, that's the only thing they let you when you in prison. They let you take your Bible with you everywhere. So everything else you got a chance of losing. But if it's a Bible, you get to keep it. So I used to write my rules inside my Bible. Feel me? And I just started changing. And I started pulling back, and it worked. Like doing an inventory, looking at all the things that's crazy that you don't like, all the things you want to improve, you improve it. Care what nobody think, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm glad I'm that way, because I know if I didn't, I'd have been out here wailing still, killing somebody, kid or somebody, because I was violent, you know what I'm saying? And I probably would have been out here selling drugs to my people and all that. So all that's over with. All that change, and I'm glad, and I like it, and I keep it going, and there's always little things that I want to change. Now they're not as big anymore. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't care if it got to do with eating. If you greedy and you like eating too much, and you gotta start working on yourself. Stop. Don't lie to yourself. Tell yourself, be real with yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got a problem, because sometimes you can't talk to everybody. I'm not a person that talks to people. I don't go to people with my problems. I don't never go and be like, yo, I'm this and that. But I do it with myself. You know what I'm saying? And God made me strong enough where that I could lean on myself. You know what I'm saying? And I made out good. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I went from the world's worst prisons and the craziest prisons in the United States, in New York City. And I was in Attica. I was in Clinton. I was in all the bad places. And at the end of the day, like I tell you, I'm here. Made it smooth. I ain't got no scratch on me. I ain't got no, you know what I'm saying? Everything is good. Everything is, because I use my head. You know what I'm saying? You use your head, you could be good too. Feel me? Slam TV, let me know what y'all think. Let me know if y'all looking to change. If you out there getting that bag, you know what I'm saying? If you out there in the streets and you just out there just to be out there, you're a lemon. Get out of there. Get out the streets. Ain't nothing there. Get about the streets. Get a job. Get about your people's house, man. Do your thing. Be a grown man. If you in your late teens and up, man, it's time to grow. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not gonna get easier. Talk to me. Drop some comments. Let me know what's on your mind. I'm just letting you know what's on my mind. And let me know, back to what we was talking about, is Jeezy soft for letting that rock? Or you need to bust his gun? Let me know your opinion. Everybody got one. Let me hear it. Slam TV. We out.